So welcome back, everyone. So, Femtrooper uploaded a video today, and it reminded me that Metal Jesue and RGT85 made a video like a month ago, and I wanted to say my opinion. Is physical games dying? How much it hurts me to say it, I think it is. Some of it is space. I don't think a lot of people have the space to play all these games. But if you're a gamer, you will make the space. Like me, in my game room, I really don't have that many games in my game room. I don't have the space for them in here. They're down in my living room. But that's just what works for me. Some of it comes down to, I think, a lot of this newer generation, they're just too lazy to go to the store and buy new games. But maybe in their defense, I should say this, in their defense, because I know this is in my case. My Walmart doesn't carry the new games too often. There are many games they do not have in stock, especially on day one. I don't know why. And when it comes to Xbox games, they don't have any good games in their, what do you say, display case. They have a very sorry Xbox selection. Most of my newer games I buy from Amazon because one, it's easier, and that's usually just where I buy them. Sometimes I buy them off Walmart.com because, what was it, Black Friday? I got a big haul from Walmart.com of video games. And I just don't think the newer generation, they respect ownership. I think they just want everything handed to them. It's sad. They don't want to get up and go buy stuff and physically own anything. Maybe they don't understand yet that when you buy a game digitally, you don't own the game. At any moment, the dictators, overlords at these companies can go into your library and pull it out of your digital library. When you own it physically, the only way you're going to get that from me or from anyone is you go into their house and steal it back. And there's so many cases of games being delisted, being pulled from libraries. It's a crying shame. I was gonna play a game earlier this year because I wanted to see if it was good or not. It's a game I downloaded back in like 2012. I didn't know, or I didn't think about it, and honestly, I don't think I did know about this at all. It was an online server game only, and they shut their server down like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I went in to go play it. Oh, it said, "Oh, sorry, server issue. Try back again later." So I Googled it, found out what happened. But with anything, there are those pros and cons to physical and digital. With physical, you own it. It's yours. You paid for it. But I should say this: the newer PlayStation or the newer Xbox games, the disc is just an access code. So you're kind of just wasting your money on it, which I think is stupid. Again, I don't know how true that is. When you Google it, it says there's no game on the disc. I need to test that. I really do. I know PlayStation, I think they're better from what I understand. They actually put the game on the disc, or a majority of the game. Then we go to the good old Nintendo Switch. They were put need download required, or my favorite one that I think should be a red flag and should be illegal, period. They say no cartridge download code inside. So you buy a game cartridge or game case with no game in it. What the hell is this? It's freaking bunkers how stuff is going. But I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. I've been playing games for 30 years. I hate the day one patches, day one downloads. And I hate how sometimes you buy a game and a month later there's DLC for it. Why couldn't this game come with that DLC? And we can look at Stellar Blade. This is a perfect example of why digital versus physical and why physical is better. On the disc, it is an uncensored game. When you get the download first, there was the day one patch, it gives rid of some of the blood and guts, and it makes her outfit less revealing. But if you buy it digitally, you can get that day one patch no matter what. But if you're going it physically, just turn off downloads. Boom, you can play the game how it was meant to be. So, I have some games over here. Okay, Small Soldiers. This is a licensed game. I don't think you can play this any other way unless you have it physically. Because it's a licensed game, those licenses and policies and shit with it. You have to own it physically if you want to play it. Because overlords and the licensing bullshit make some of these games just disappear. Okay, another game. Maybe in a couple years, they could say this game is too violent, or too bloody, or too mature, or whatever. Or maybe they didn't like the sex scene or sex mission thingy in this game. God of War. Think about it. The libtards could say, hey, wait, we don't want this. This is too violent. We need to pull this. And they could just take it off the PlayStation Store. Unless you have it physically, you won't be able to play this game. Unless you emulate it. Okay? And another game. The Hulk for the PC. Another licensed game. And it's PC. The crazy thing about PC games, or PC, they've already went all digital. You can't really buy physical games for it anymore. And the clown at Microsoft, Phil Spencer, he says we should go all digital. He doesn't want physical. I have to say, that's the dumbest thing ever. I don't know why Microsoft keeps Phil Spencer around. If it was up to me, I would fire him and his whole management team. They can go work at McDonald's, flipping burgers. And I bet they would still mess that shit up. It's just us gamers. I think there's two camps of gamers. Physical, digital. Me, I'm more in the physical. But again, I do buy games digitally. I think most gamers do. I bought a game today, digitally. It was $3. It was a game I wanted. I was just seeing if it was even on the Xbox store online. And so I thought, hey, it's only $3. It's on sale. I'm going to snag this right now. It was an impulse buy. And yes, I will look for it physically to have it. And I don't know why it wasn't on my game list of games to buy. But that's besides the point. Because I have a whole sheet of games that I look for when I go to the stores. Retro stores. I don't know, just really disheartening to see how physical media is dying. I never thought it would. I don't know, maybe because I still buy DVDs, Blu-rays, physical games, and I still buy CDs. I don't know, I think I'm a dying breed. And I think that's what the game studios are wanting. I think they want us, physical collectors, to die out. Because we are not what they want. I just hope the new generation of gamers open their eyes and say, hey, we want physical media. We want physical games. Because we do not want them pulled from all libraries. I don't know. I think it's a really hard battle that we're facing. Can we win it? I don't know. This is one of those things. But I have faith that we will win. Or at least maybe push it out a little bit longer. I think we'll take a miracle, though, for the next Xbox and PlayStation to have a disc drive. I think it'll be a miracle. But miracles do happen. And Femtrooper, she said something saying that we are in the golden age of games. I kind of have to disagree with her on that. Yes, games look more beautiful than ever before. But they come out so much more broken than ever before. They're dependent on patches. I just had to say that I disagree with her on that. Hopefully she watches this video. If you do watch this, Femtrooper, please comment below. Let me know you watched this video. But anyway, peace out, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.